Hello everyone, welcome back to another video today. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about Gotham Knights again. I cannot believe we're talking about Gotham Knights again. As you guys know, I released a video a couple days ago, and the video was talking about the 30 FPS and how I explained how it was a problem and how this game had a lot of red flags on it, and it just looks like trash. I'm sorry. The graphics aren't that good and it runs abysmally. And it even today, the game reviews have finally been lifted, and people are giving their 2 cents on it. And IGN gave it a 5, GameSpot gave it a 4. It's been getting a mixed bag. Has a 69 on Metacritic. Has a couple good reviews. Has a couple not so good reviews. It's very the way I'm understanding from this game is that it's very mediocre. It has even lower score on PC, and I think it's because mainly the PC version you can have a 4090 and it runs at 4K 80 frames. Yeah, like 4K 80 FPS. Sometimes it gets to up to 130 if it depends if you're like interior or not, which is a little bit weird. And to put that into perspective, I have a 3080 Ti, which is like it's close to a 3090. It's like a 2% performance distance, and the 4090 is 2 to 4 times more powerful than the 3090, right? And I can do so. It's pretty much you can't really notice between a 3080 and a 3090, but I can play Red Dead Redemption 2 at 4K 100 FPS. Sometimes if I really mess with the settings, I get up to 120, but that's pretty good. That's with like it looking really good 4K 100. That's still pretty good, and I can usually play most games at 4K 120. Now, this game can't even run at 4K 80. Can you believe that? Meanwhile, if I can play Arkham Knight, then it gets up to 4K 120. So I think this game is absolutely hilarious in terms of optimization. People on Twitter are hating it. Some people like it. Some people don't. Oh, whoops! I'm in the wrong place right now. But it's all over the place in terms of how people feel about this game. Some people are like, yes, sir, we're ready. And then look at that, all these, look at it, so ready. Yes, sir, I'm ready. 30 FPS is one thing, but a very consistent one is on another level. We'll talk about that, how right now this game is supposed to be locked 30, and it can't even do that. People are always, they're like, well, as long as it's a smooth 30, there's no such thing as a smooth 30 FPS. It's a consistent 30 FPS people are desiring. And you can't even get that. 22, 26, 27, 24. Now, sometimes it does run at 30, but 29, 26, 25. Look at this. Can you believe it? Now, to be fair, let's rewind it a little bit. Let's see some more gameplay. 30. Look at that. In combat, it's running good at 30. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, dropped. Ooh, it dropped. Ooh. Yeah, see, that stuttering is not good, especially people complain about when games release nowadays with the next gen console. People complain when the game drops to 50 or 45 FPS, like when it targets 60. This isn't even consistent. It's horrible. 22 FPS. It's like we're playing games on the Xbox 360. I cannot believe this. I can seriously not believe this. Who came up with this? Who thought this was okay? I I was also thinking about I was going to compare it to Elden Ring because look at this. 69%, 96%. Now you go up to the reviews and it says Gotham Knight is up there with Elden Ring as a game of the year contender. No, it's not. No, it's not. What? You know what? I Hey, Elden Ring, you like it, you don't like it. It's a lot of people love it. As much as you want to say this game had performance issues at launch, it did. But guess what? It ran on every single console as of last gen and current gen right now. It did have some performance issues, but it never was as bad as 22 FPS. There's one thing where the game dips down like 10, 15 frames. That's one thing. But when a game is already not running at 60 FPS, there's a problem. And this game just doesn't even really look that good. It just doesn't really look good. And it's so sad. I wanted this game to do well. I was so excited for when they announced it, but come on now. Come on. It's like 5 out of 10. Yeah, I'll wait on the pro. I was right all along. Be entitled to your own opinion. These are fanboys, and that's the thing is that even on my video I just posted a couple days ago, there's a lot of fanboys saying you gotta buy the game. You gotta spend $70 on it to formulate an opinion. Why would I spend $70 on a game that looks like trash and it has red flags all over it? That's like that's like if a child predator came up to you as a child and asked and say, "Hey, you want to get in my candy? You want to get in my van? There's some candy in there. Do you want to get in there?" Yeah, sure. These people would say, "Yeah, I would love to." Obviously, I don't know what's in there. It might be candy. It's probably gonna be good candy. I won't know unless I find out. There's red flags all over this place. It's crazy. What I'm judging is that what I can tell is that this game is not bad. It's mediocre. It is like the definition of mediocre. It is exactly what Avengers was at launch, a mediocre game that has mediocre performance and just it's just screaming inconsistent. It's so frustrating because when people support these types of games, then WB Marvel and stuff like that, they think, "Oh, this is what people want. This is what people want. They want games like this. Games as a service, poor performance. It should never be like this in under any circumstance." Now, I will add the Arkham Knight release on PC was trash. It was abysmal. I'm sick and tired, but I mean, that was last console generation. I'm sick and tired of people being like, well, we've been playing for 30 FPS games all our lives, so this isn't that big of a deal. You don't, this is next gen. Every game should be 60 FPS. That should be the target. This could hit 60 if it was running at 1080p. That's still fine. People would still play it at 1080p. But I think I kind of wonder if there's like a contract or there's something that Sony and Xbox they have to meet a certain criteria in terms of resolution. I'm thinking probably the lowest they could go is probably 1440p in terms of 60 FPS and 1080p in terms of 120. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong, but it's okay. It's okay because we got proof that this game is just. Ugh. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to talk about the reviews are all over the board. So there's some reviews that are good, some reviews that just don't make sense. This game is definitely not up there with Elden Ring, but you know what? To each their own. I hope you guys are having a good day, and if you enjoy the game, enjoy it. I mean, you spent $70 on it. I sure hope you enjoy it. I sure hope that feels like you're obligated to say that I spent $70 on a game, so I'm going to enjoy it. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace, love, bye.